it's Tammy from Shrinking Violet DS, and today is Tuesday, May 14, and it's been a couple weeks since I've been with you. I was in San Diego for a week visiting a girlfriend and doing a little clothes shopping to replenish my closet now that my swelling is mostly down from my post-plastics. And then I went back to the Midwest for a week, and those of you who follow me on Instagram saw me back there with my gigantic cousins. We grow them big in the South. So yeah, this is the first time I've had a chance to come to you in a couple of weeks. Not a whole lot has changed. Let me give you my spiel. I had traditional duodenal switch surgery on March 9 of 2017. I started my pre-op diet on February 19th of 2017 at 260 pounds. I had my surgery at 248 pounds, and this morning I weighed 129, and that's high for me, for those of you who follow me, and it's because of swelling from being on the airplanes. So that's normal. I'll probably be back to 124 within a couple of days as soon as all of that fluid flushes back out of my body. I did not wear my compression gear on either trip. I had said that I was going to, and then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to try San Diego without it because that's just a 2.5 hour flight. And it was okay. My ankles swell a lot, and my compression gear doesn't help with that. So that's why I didn't wear it, because it actually increases the swelling in my ankles, because my compression gear is mid-calf, ends mid-calf. So it makes it worse. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to try it without it. And I did. And my ankles swelled, but not as bad as they do with the gear on. And I was able to sleep with them elevated on a couple of big pillows, and they were down. Pretty much completely down by the time I left. And then I was only home for 2 nights and 1 day. And so they weren't completely down again, because they swelled up back again from the flight home. So they were like half unpuffed by the time I took my flight back east. And that was a 4-hour nonstop. And they poof right up again. There's just no getting around that. I bought compression socks to see what I thought. I just hated them. They were so uncomfortable. And then all I had, could envision was my upper legs swelling because of my surgery there. So I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to deal with it. And when I get to where I'm going, I'll just elevate, drink a lot of water, take an Epsom salt bath, and do that kind of thing. And so that's what I did. And it worked pretty well, actually. Oddly, my left leg swells more than my right. I don't know why, but it does. And so that one took longer to go down, but I think they're looking pretty good now. I could tell also, being from the South, my family, extended family, not the healthiest of eaters. And so a lot of sodium, which does not help with swelling, a lot of carbs, which does not help with swelling. So it was just, a perfect storm of poofiness for me. But that's going away now. I had a gigantic Cobb salad for breakfast this morning. Lunch was not that great because I had French onion soup, which is full of sodium. So that's not going to help. But overall, I'm much healthier with my eating at home, especially because Brian is only 5 weeks post-op today from his VSG. And so he still can't eat very much at all, and really can't tolerate much in the way of dense proteins. He is eating soft foods, even though he's cleared for all foods. It's just hard. You guys remember what it was like early on for most of us. It's tough. It's not fun to eat that first couple of months, especially that first month. You don't get to eat much anyway. And then the next month is just, it's not great because you're learning how to eat again, and you're learning that one bite too many is one bite too many, and you're miserable for quite some time. So even though I had warned him of all these things and he had seen me go through them all, you kind of have to experience for yourself. Having said that, this is terrible, but I feel a little vindicated because there would be times when, he'd say, I'm worried about your memory. Your memory is just going. And I'd say, I don't have any calories. I don't have any carbs. Your brain runs on glucose. And he'd be like, no, it's got to be more than that. Well, now his brain is having those same problems. And so he says that his only saving grace, the only thing that's making him feel better is knowing that my brain came back once I could eat normally, and his will too. But yeah, it's really interesting to see someone else going through this. So I'm trying to think of anything else. When I was in San Diego, I did a whole bunch of clothes shopping because I had gone from a size 6 pre-plastics. Oh, and that's what I didn't put in my spiel because I'm not used to that yet. In addition to my DS, I then had skin revision surgery with Dr. Sauceda in Monterrey, Mexico. And I had that on my birthday, January 22nd of 2018. And I had the full meal deal from shoulders to knees. So I had an extended arm lift, breast lift and augmentation, anchor cut tummy tuck, 360 lower body lift, and extended thigh lift. So, because I had that, my body changed yet again. I had, repopulated my closet pretty much with things that I could wear post weight loss. But then I went from a size 6 to a 0.2 without all that skin. And so went shopping again, repopulated my closet yet again. So that was fun. My girlfriend that I was staying with is fabulously stylish. She always looks fantastic. And so I was really glad to have her with me. And she was really patient. She just sat there for 4 or 5 hours while I tried on clothes. And so, so that was fun. I also, when I was down there, had Botox. See, my wrinkles aren't quite so bad as they used to be. They're still there, but not so bad. And I still have movement in my eyebrows. I wanted to make sure that I had that because I tend to have a fairly expressive face, and I didn't want to lose that. I still wanted to look like me. So I had that, and then I had filler. You can kind of see I have a little bit more pronounced cheekbones now, right there. That's all filler because I had completely deflated. And then I did fillers here too, but you can't really see that quite so much. It worked better on this side than this side. But it's all better, and a little bit right here. So I think I need to get a little more filler here, a little bit more there, and a little bit more here. But it's a start. And I'm really pleased with this. I could use maybe a little bit more just to plump them up a bit. But my skin hangs a lot better now than it did. I don't look quite so sunken. Still more than I want to, but I am 48 years old. I'm not going to look 20. And if I do look 20, it's going to look a little odd. So, especially to those of my friends and family who know how old I am. So, yeah, it's not... I don't think that it's really evident. I think it's fairly subtle, which is what I was looking for. So that's good. The fillers in my cheeks will last up to 2 years. Botox lasts 4 to 6 months, so I'll have to have that done. So this is Voluma, for those of you who are into fillers, and this was Juvederm. So this will last a little less time than this. This, she said, you can do like icing a cake, a layer cake. So if I do want more, I can just have a little bit more put on top of that. So that'll be interesting. So we'll see. But I'm pleased with it. I didn't want to look poofed up, and I didn't want to look stiff and petrified. I also didn't want, my eyebrows going like that. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it okay? Should I do it again? We'll see. What else? Found a new makeup for those of you who are into makeup that I absolutely love, but it's ridiculously expensive. I mean, just unjustifiable, except, and I'm not wearing it today, darn it, I wish I was. It's called Clé de Peau, and it's the base makeup. I haven't tried their others yet. I'm going to, because I love the base so much, and it just goes on so smoothly, and you put it on with your fingers. You don't use a brush to blend it or anything like that. You put it on with your fingers, and you massage it into your skin, and it has just enough glow to it that it really makes all of the shadows really disappear, and just your skin looks dewy, and it's fantastic. So those of you who are into makeup, check out Clé de Peau. It's CLEDEPEAU. And like I said, it's crazy expensive. It's the most expensive base makeup I've ever bought. I think it was like $250 for the base makeup, which is why I'm not wearing it today. I have been wearing it every day, and I thought, you should probably go easy on that. So, yeah. But I will wear it next time so you guys can see what a nice job it does on my skin. And I bought that down in San Diego, and so I wasn't sure where I was going to find it here in Portland, because we're a little bit of a backwater as far as makeup and fashion go. I mean, we have things like Sephora and stuff like that sell the kind of mass market makeups, but it's a little bit hard to find the higher end brands. If I want even Laura Mercier, I either have to go to Blue Mercury, which is a small kind of independent makeup store that's dotted around the country that specializes in higher end makeups. They don't specialize in Clé de Peau though. Well, I don't know. I would have to look. They might have it. But I did find, for those of you who are in the area, if you want it, here in Lake Oswego, in the shopping center I'm in now, they have it at a place called, what's it called? Hera Apothecary. And it's Hera like the goddess, Hera. Hera Apothecary. And it's on Lower Boones Ferry Road, in the shopping center where the Zupans and the La Promenades are. And they have the whole Clé de Peau line. I was going to go in today, but they're closed on Tuesdays. So, but I noticed that they are open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I think Saturday, from 11 to 5. Or 11 to 4, something like that. Very, very abbreviated hours, but they are there, and they do have it along with some other really high-end cosmetics and hair things. So I highly recommend it. It really is fabulous if you're looking for something really special for your skin. What else? I think that is it. I really don't have a lot. That's the thing with maintaining and then being post-plastics and then being healed. I'm, almost 5 months post-plastics now, so I don't have much going on with that. I still puff up a little bit, but not a whole lot. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have any real healing news or weight loss news or anything. I got no news, guys. What am I going to tell you guys excuse me, I did just eat. What am I going to tell you guys every week? Oh, and I didn't eat anything good for me either. I ate, and it's it. These, I love these. They're so good. They're from the San Francisco Bay Area, and I went to boarding school down by Monterey, and now you can find them other places, but it used to be that you could only find them in that area. And my boarding school had a little campus store, and they sold It's, and I think there's more flavors now, but traditionally there were 4 flavors. There was vanilla, chocolate, mint, and strawberry. And I'm a mint girl. And so this one is mint ice cream. And it's sandwiched, all of them are sandwiched between 2 oatmeal cookies and then dipped in chocolate. They're really good. If you guys see them, I highly recommend. They're tasty. They're definitely a sometimes treat, and not for while you're in loss mode. This one sandwich is 340 calories, but it's a de-esser's dream because 50% of those come from fat. So it's 170 calories, pretty much mostly from carbs because only 4 grams of protein, but 170 calories of fat. I'm only absorbing about 35 of those. So could be worse. All right, I think that's it. Have a great week, and I hope it's nicer where you are than it is where I am, because it's raining here and it's cold and I'm over it. I went to San Diego thinking, oh, it'll be nice because it was the beginning of May, and so May gray shouldn't have set in yet. And it was too early for June gloom, but May gray was early. And so it was in the 60s and I froze my tail off the whole time. Then I came home for a day and it was nice here. I think it was like 70. Then I went back east, and where I thought it was going to be around 80, and I had looked at the forecast and everything, I had packed for 80-degree weather. It was in the 50s. We got as high as 60 one day, and then we were in the 50s, and the day that I flew home, it never got out of the 40s. It sucked, and it rained. It might as well have been here. However, while I was gone, it was in the 90s, 80s, and 90s here. Couldn't believe it, but no more. Oh well. So if any of you are tired of your warm weather, just invite me over and it'll be gray and rainy before you know it. I will talk to y'all later. I missed you, and I hope you're having a great week. Bye.